Hey everyone, Drew here back again at VCS 2017 with IM3 and Incredible Marketing. I am joined by Dr. Chad, and welcome.
Oh, thank you.
And you're
Nice
a facial plastic surgeon, right?
Facial plastic surgery, Louisville,
Great.
Kentucky.
Beautiful. So how's the show going for you so far?
The show's going good. This is 14th year.
Awesome.
And,
that's every year then, right?
every year.
Okay.
Yeah, great attendance, a lot of diversity,
Yeah.
a lot of the talented people, both from the business and the clinical side of it.
Sure. So tell me about the evolution of this show, or this conference, over the last 14 years.
Yeah. Well, it started much smaller out of a meeting in Newport Beach, California.
Okay.
And Dr. Waldman.
That's where I live.
That's where, yeah. Dr. Waldman really had the vision to come here, and every year it's grown. Every year the additions of new faculty, new business people, new industry.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been quite the growth. This is one of the largest, if not the largest, faculty attendance. So
Okay.
exciting every year to be here. So
Awesome. What was one of your favorite sessions that you've attended so far this year?
Well, of course, my favorite sessions are the ones that I moderate and speak at. Just kidding. No, actually,
let's hear about them.
Well, we deal a lot with personalities and
Okay.
patient and doctor interactions.
Cool.
Just the human side of patient care.
Gotcha.
Psychological part of that
Yeah.
as well. The patients with expectations that we probably won't meet, and how do you deal with this? How do you deal with
Sure.
employees and colleagues? And
Nice.
so these are always interesting because it's the nuts and the bolts of day-to-day practice. So,
Yeah. Now, is that something, that doesn't seem like that's something that you can get at every show. I've not heard that there was a track at every conference I've been to in facial plastics that offers that.
yeah, I think in reality, most of my colleagues, when we speak in the halls and just informally, we share stories and challenges about the day-to-day practice, not just the technical surgical part, but what it's like to manage a business, what it's
Yeah.
like to interact with patients of various personalities, and
Sure.
various needs and desires and challenges. So this is a real important part of the reality of practicing medicine.
Right, right. It's so fascinating because you have to be, not only do you have to go to school for a long time to learn how to be a great surgeon, but then
Yeah.
now you have to run a business.
Yeah, it really, what we do really merges science, medicine, art, psychology. We do a lot of counseling, spend a lot of time with patients preoperatively to help patients make a wise decision. So there's a lot of emotional psychology, art merging in what we do every day.
Yeah. Beautiful. So let me ask you a few personal questions
Sure.
so we can get to know you a little more. Why'd you want to become a facial plastic surgeon?
Well, I always had an interest in art. My father was a family physician, and I knew all the good that he could do in his career. That was an inspiration for me. I didn't want to work that hard as family practice, but I was good with my hands. Had an art minor, always liked creating. So facial plastic surgery is kind of a merger of all the caregiving, medicine, surgery, art, creativity, interaction with people. So it kind of brings in the best of all those aspects. So
Sure. What do you love most about your job?
what do I like most about my job? I think it's the diversity. It's the ability to relate, get to know people, new patients, old patients, form relationships. I know a lot about patients, their families. Many patients have been with me for years. It's the interaction and the ability to make a difference. I'm friends with a number of my patients, so you have friendships that come in. And then there's the technical part is the surgical part, which is the ability to use your skills and your experience and judgment to help somebody's life be a little better, make them feel a little better about themselves.
Sure.
It may be a very minor thing. It may be a larger surgery. But in the end, I want patients to be glad they came to see us.
Right.
So,
Beautiful. Last question. If you could be any kind of animal, what animal would you be?
what kind of animal? Oh, I've always liked to fly. I think a hawk would be pretty good.
I like it.
Not that many natural predators, and you soar above the sky, and that'd be kind of a fun. Become a beekeeper this year, so
You kidding me?
So I have honeybees, and it would be
Interesting.
kind of cool to. But bees work very, very hard, and they have a short life, so I don't.
I just read that when bees bump into each other, they actually make a sound, like an oof.
Okay. Well, bees will bump you. They'll do a chest bump if you're in their space. And if you
Okay.
don't get out of the way, they'll come and give you a little bee kiss.
Fascinating.
And you remember those things, of course. So,
So a hawk or a bee?
hawk or a bee, yeah.
Cool.
So,
Either one are flying. Awesome.
yeah, they're both flying. So.
Well, thanks, Dr.
All
Turner.
right. Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
joining
much.
us.
I
It was good to
appreciate
get to know
it.
you. Have a good rest of your
Thank
meeting.
you. Did a great job. Thanks.
Thank you.